Alex, I'll get straight to it. I mean, how frustrating is it that we have a game where you have a 20-minute break between innings and then you turn out 11 balls short of constituting a match?
Yeah, it's a funny one. Obviously, it would have been nice to get a result today, but unfortunately, it wasn't to be. It's a part of the game. We understand that, and we fell probably 11 balls short of hopefully a victory.
Were there any conversations, Alex, with the match officials, around that first or major rain delay about the length of the break?
We asked the question what the changeover would have been, and it remains the same. So we were aware of that. We obviously can't change that. We were aware of the 5-over target we needed to get, and the boys did a great job in going out and getting a really good start. It was just a shame it was probably 5 minutes too late.
Does too much of this happen in cricket where, I guess a lack of common sense with the way the rules are applied can play a bit of a part sometimes?
It's disappointing, to be so close to what might have been. But again, it's part of the game. We're all aware of that. It's one of those things that we can't change. I guess as spectators, they would have liked the result. But again, like I said, we understand it. It's good or bad. It's part of it.
We had another good view of the Aussie bowls today through the 15 overs. You've had a good view over the 4 matches. How have you judged how the attack is going? It looks to be coming together quite nicely. Yeah,
they've started this series again really well. Obviously against Sri Lanka, the boys were fantastic, and today again against Pakistan, a number 1 team in the world, and they set us up really nicely for a run chase again today. So it's nice to have Mitchell Stark running in with the new ball, and then at the death and the spinners through the middle. Kane Richardson fantastic with the new ball and at the death again, and Pat Cummins sort of wherever you need him. So it's a really well balanced squad at the moment, and then with the bat as well. It's the 2 at the top, Smudge, Mr. Fix-It in the middle, and a couple of finishers. So it's a nice group we've got together.
Is there a potential for Baba to be a thorn in your side over the next few weeks?
Hopefully not. Hopefully we can get him out early. But, he's shown he's number 1 in the world in this format for a reason. And again today it was, really classy for them. So it'd be nice to get into their middle order early. And Stark and Richo have the weapons to do that. Canberra could be different conditions again, and then over in Perth. So, we're excited for the next 2 games ahead. And, hopefully we don't have to worry about one player in particular.
You hoping to get a bat at some point?
If we're winning, no. No, the boys have been fantastic at the top of the order, and Davey again. He only faced a few balls, but still hasn't been dismissed, and Finchie's firepower. So, like I said, it's a really balanced group, and if I'm batting 6 and not getting a hit, hopefully it's for the right reasons.
Alex, what's it do to the dressing room when you see Aaron Finch go off like that?
Yeah, it's exciting. He's so destructive. We've seen it now in T20 one-day cricket, and hopefully he can keep doing that. He's proven himself in so many games how destructive he can be, and now you got David and him at the top. Like I said, Mr. Fix-It at number 3. Ben McDermott's played some incredible innings in Big Bash, and AT's the same. So it's batting at 6. It's nice to see some fireworks go off before me.
Mitchell Stark's made a few technical changes for you as a keeper. How have you seen the ball come out of his hand?
Yeah, I'm not too aware of those standing behind the stumps. You don't see it as much. All you see is a nice swinging ball early and normally hitting the hole late. And he's been fantastic again. Against Sri Lanka, he's showed those skills, and then again today. So it's like I said, it's a nice luxury to have Stark and Kane Richardson at the death, and at the top with a swinging ball, Paddy through the middle and the spinners. So well balanced.
Have you played much at Manuka Oval?
I've played a Prime Minister's 11 game. We had a decent crowd. That was against Sri Lanka, so I'm really excited to get down there. Normally the wicket's quite hard, and it's a really good T20 surface to play on. Under lights too, it should be quite exciting.
Alex, as a guy who's played a fair bit of T20 cricket in this team, how enjoyable is it just to be able to look around and say, okay, this is the best possible Australian T20 side, or close to it, compared to, I guess, previous years?
I think, it's we've still got a long way to go to to get to number one is what we're striving to do, and obviously World Cup's 12 months away, and it's nice to have a very role-specific side together, and players are feeling really confident in their roles and executing their roles. So, I'm enjoying watching behind the stumps and on the sidelines at the moment with the bat. So, hopefully we can keep, with 12 months out, keep performing and keep that group together. Right now it's working, but we know obviously cricket's one of those games we want guys performing, and at the moment we're doing that.
Given Pakistan have been at the top of the T20 tree for so long,
Yep.
and the World Cup's out here next year, are you guys looking at this series, or at least the next few games, as a real marker of where you're at in terms of your T20 cricket?
I think we want to keep improving. I think we've shown against Sri Lanka we come out and played really well in our conditions, and hopefully we can do that obviously against Pakistan now. We've got some T20s in South Africa, against New Zealand, and then over in England. So we've got some really good opportunities coming up to play some good cricket and keep learning as a group, moving into that World Cup in 12 months' time. So at the moment we're playing well in our conditions, but we've got to keep learning. Pakistan are obviously going to look to come out and challenge us in Canberra. So we're excited for that one.
Just a couple other players in the squad, Sean Abbott and Darcy Short now as well. Would you expect to stick with the same side now, though? Like, obviously this series is going to go right to the end. Do you think you'll be going with your strongest 11?
I'd like to think we would play our strongest side whenever we can. So yeah, we'll look at that now, I guess, with one washout and now I guess a 2-match series where we'd like to play some really good cricket, and I guess the luxury of having Stanlake on the sidelines is he's a fantastic new ball bowler. Abbott's outstanding at the death, and Darcy Short has shown he's so destructive with the bat. So we've got so much depth, or guys sitting on the sidelines ready to play if they get the opportunity. So yeah, hopefully we can go to Canberra and get a W on the board, and then head over to Perth and I guess see from there.